Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen. I need to admit something. I was wrong. I was 100% wrong about Bitcoin. 100%. 100% trash. I admit that. Why? Well, I just read a press release from Vanguard, which I have right here. We're going to go through this, and then I'm going to show you how to actually buy Bitcoin through the Vanguard VT ETF. But I was browsing Vanguard, which is an amazing broker that offers low-cost index funds. And I was reading a little bit about VT. VT is an ETF, an exchange-traded fund, that basically invests in every company in the world at market cap weights. It's very tax efficient. It's very low fee. It's got very low turnover. It's a pretty decent ETF, and it'll help you kind of get rich in the future. You're not going to get massively rich, but you could definitely make some money if you invest in this ETF over your lifetime in tax advantage accounts. However, Vanguard just released an announcement on July 10th, 2021. They are actually converting all of the stocks in VT. So they're selling every stock in the world, and they are instead transitioning all of their money in this ETF into Bitcoin. Now, let's just go ahead and dive into why Vanguard is doing this. So we're going to read their quick press release, and then I'm going to show you how you can go on Vanguard yourself and buy into VT before it gets converted into Bitcoin. Because if you own the ETF before it gets converted, you actually get a little bit more Bitcoin than anybody that comes in afterwards. So let's read this press release from Vanguard. And then we'll go ahead to Vanguard.com, and I'll show you how to open a brokerage account and how to buy the Vanguard Total World Stock Market Index Fund ETF, which will probably be transitioned into the Bitcoin ETF. So here it is, and be patient because you really need to see this information. You really need to know how to buy this, because if you really want to build long-term wealth, you need to have some holdings in Bitcoin. And there's no safer institution to be a custodian of your Bitcoins than Vanguard. It's a very storied company with trillions of dollars under management. So here we go. For many decades, the Vanguard Group has offered customers broadly diversified index funds at low cost to help them build long-term wealth. Index funds have been historically proven to outperform active management after factoring in the effect of taxation and transaction costs on total returns. The success of index fund investing cannot be denied, and millions of our customers have benefited from them. However, pay attention. There comes a time in history when even the best historically proven investment strategies, which I've been preaching on my channel, but if Vanguard's getting behind this, maybe I have been wrong, are no longer conducive to long-term wealth accumulation. Before 2021, investors bought stocks to gain partial ownership of thousands of companies and their respective future cash flows. This model, we are sad to announce, is no longer viable. I can't believe Vanguard is doing this, but I trust them, and if they decide to sell all the holdings in VT and buy Bitcoin, they must know something that I don't. They're an institution. A careful Vanguard-sanctioned study of Bitcoin, a decentralized currency, by a panel consisting of the brightest minds in finance and economics, has determined that it is the only viable investment going forward. Wow, that is an astounding claim, Vanguard. But since you had a panel of experts, I can't argue with that. Maybe I've been wrong this whole time. Maybe I'm just going to look stupid going forward. Considering its outsized, massive returns, the panel has extrapolated that one Bitcoin will be worth $5 million in the next 5 years. Holy crap. Man, if you had just bought every company in the world, you'd maybe get like a boring 10% return compounded every year. It is therefore our pleasure to announce that our VT ETF will be selling all of its holdings and investing all of the proceeds in Bitcoin. Wow. That's all I can say. Wow. We believe this is in the best interest of our customers because cryptocurrency is the future. That just shattered my world. I have been investing in VT and target retirement funds through Vanguard since I was 22 years old, and now I'm almost 32. And 10 years of my investing beliefs and everything that I believed in has just been shattered by this announcement. But I have supreme faith in Vanguard, who was founded by Jack Bogle. He's one of the heroes of investing. And if they determine that VT should be converted to Bitcoin, well, how can I question them? So let's go ahead and check out Vanguard. And really quickly, if you're not a part of Vanguard, to open a brokerage account, you simply go to the website and you click this big red button, open a brokerage account, if it actually loads. And then you can open a new account or move an account or assets to Vanguard. So depending on if you have no money invested or if you have money in like Robinhood, you can either start your new account or start your transfer. So let's just say we're starting a new account. You can do an electronic bank transfer. You can do a rollover from an employer plan, or you can transfer investments from another firm. So let's just do an electronic bank transfer. And then it's pretty intuitive. I mean, I'm just kind of showing you the basics. But all you have to do is choose an account type, complete an online application, 5-10 minutes, and start investing. So if you have any questions, you can drop a comment. I can help explain to you if you have any sticking points about how to open an account. Now let's go look at the VT ETF. I'm going to show you exactly which one you need to buy to get ahead of this massive opportunity. So there's a ton of ETFs in Vanguard. But if you go to the Vanguard ETFs list, you can either scroll down and find it here, or you can actually search for the VT ETF on the search bar on the top. If my freaking keyboard actually works. Okay. So here is the Vanguard Total World Stock ETF. Now, the expense ratio is 0.08. That may change depending on, some of the expenses that Bitcoin may incur. Maybe it'll go down. I don't know. But this is literally all you have to buy. So go ahead, open your brokerage account, and buy this ETF. Now, you're going to see Apple, Microsoft, Alphabet, Amazon, Facebook, all these companies in the ETF. And you're going to see that the assets are almost $30 billion. And you're going to see these basically boring returns over the last 10 years. I mean, you could have basically 2.5x your money, but it doesn't matter. Don't listen to this. They are going to change this very, very quickly, okay? Before you know it, this will be a Bitcoin trust. Sometimes Vanguard is slow to update their website, but they'll have their press release on here very shortly. So go ahead, put your money in this ETF, because before you know it, boom, you're going to have a ton of Bitcoin, and you're going to have $5 million if you just buy one Bitcoin through this ETF. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. I feel shamed. I feel humbled. And I'm actually excited for where this is going to take me, because I have a lot of my money in VT, and I really think that if Vanguard is right, I'm going to be rich a lot faster than anybody could have ever suspected. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Like, subscribe, tell your friends about me, and y'all have a wonderful day.